want it always, always and ever.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Heaven back with another YouTube video. Sorry if I look cross-eyed. If you know me, you know that I literally have bad eyesight. Also, it's 8:15 p.m. and your girl had a long day. I always have a long day every time I post my YouTube videos. Yeah, I'm always talking about something. Oh, I had a long day. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm feeling this wine and I'm a little winded down. You know, when you drink a little wine, you start feeling winded down. Anyway, y'all, so today we're gonna have a serious talk. I want to talk about your 20s and how it can humble you as a person and humble you in general. 20s feel confusing. You're definitely not crazy. That's why I'm doing this sit down video for the girlies that's in their 20s right now struggling. Not just struggling, but all of us that's in our 20s right now are definitely going through something, whether it's mentally, physically, you know, all that. Outgrowing friends and changing, and yeah, we're just gonna get into it. But first, before we get into the video, I would like to say, if you hear my dog in the background snorkeling, y'all already know. If you watched my last video, he be snorkeling doing all that because he's a Frenchie, and Frenchie began to just doing too much. And you know, when you get a little drinking, you get to telling the truth. So we're gonna speak nothing but facts. But anywho, y'all, first off, I would like to start off by saying your nervous system matters. And I gotta put my drink down for this because, y'all, I'm a little tipsy. I just stopped drinking. But if you know me, my nervous system was like very extremely deregulated to the point that I was catching panic attacks every single day for anything. Your body literally keeps score of how much trauma you put on yourself. Constantly stressed and you're constantly trying to push through, girl, it will show up. Okay, it's gonna show up some way, somehow. Morally, what I'm saying is take it day by day, girl. Like, don't overthink things. Don't overstress yourself out, because we're in our 20s. We're still growing. We're still changing. We have time. We're like, if you're not over 25, your frontal lobe still hasn't developed, my love. Like, take it easy on yourself or it will catch up to you. That's all I gotta say. It will catch up to you and it's not gonna be cute. Like, I promise you, it's not gonna be cute. So take it day by day. Your friends definitely matter. Okay, who you hang around is who you are. And I've learned this from a very young age. A lot of females be letting this go over their head a lot, and I only say this because some of y'all be hanging around, I ain't even gonna say too much, I'm gonna just put the word there. You're hanging around bitches that's sitting there doing they're gonna look at you like you're doing that too. Whole time you're not. So you have to surround yourself around a group of people that have self-respect. You want to elevate in life, and if you want to make a bag in life, and if you want to grow, then you need to hang around those type of people. If you're gonna be hanging around losers and females that don't got nothing going on for themselves, that's exactly what you're gonna be. You're gonna be a loser and you're gonna be lame. You're not gonna get motivation from that. You're hanging around people that don't got no future aspect of what they want to do in their life. If you want to grow, if you want to elevate, if you want a relationship with God, if you want to better your life, you need to hang around people that have stuff going on already. The thing I would like to add to that is self-respect. Self-respect is very big in your 20s. Like, you need to have self-respect to get respected. You cannot receive respect from a man or from a woman, whoever you're with, or people in general, if you don't even respect your own self. Respect yourself, my love. Nobody's gonna respect you. You have to respect yourself. You're gonna be walking out here with a name. That I learned in my 20s, like, you really have to have self-respect. You really have to have self-control. Okay, healing can feel lonely. And I just say this because through my healing journey, I've realized that not everybody wants to deal with what you got going on mentally. Like, go get a therapist. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It took me to self-isolate myself, be alone, and learn my tactics and the patterns that I had going on to take myself out of that cycle, that rumination that I was going through over and over and over again. It took me to go to therapy. It took me to get 2 therapists, online therapy and in-person therapy, intensive therapy, to heal. I had to do it alone. Okay, nobody's gonna come save you. Like this is something that I had to learn. Nobody's gonna come save you. No one's gonna come save you. You have to save yourself. Everybody wants to intake what you got going on. So what I mean by that is, don't keep it to yourself, but go get a therapist. Go get a therapist, get the help that you need. Is you can look okay and still be healing. mean by this is just because you're going through something doesn't mean your persona or your appearance has to look that way too. Always keep yourself apart. Always, 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 always. Because if you don't look good, you're not gonna feel good. So you have to keep yourself apart. You have to keep yourself together. You have to nourish your body. You have to drink water. You have to wake up every day, no matter how bad you feel, no matter how bad your mental state is, and tell yourself it's gonna get better. Everything's gonna get better. That don't mean you have to be out here looking how you feel. No. Okay? No, 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 no. That's a big, big no. Just because you have anxiety does not mean you're broken. You can always, always heal. You can always re-regulate your nervous system to the normality that it once was. Okay? I cannot make this up. Okay? You have to tell yourself you're okay. You have to tell yourself you're okay. You have to tell yourself that things are going to get better. You have to tell yourself that outside isn't scary. You have to tell yourself, do you want that reality to be your reality forever? No, you don't, because you can always change your reality with a snap of a finger, just the same way that you change your reality now and you're dealing with what you're dealing with now. Got yourself in there, you can take yourself right the hell out. You can lose yourself in love without meaning to. I just want it to be known that it's okay to go have your own hobbies. It's okay to have self dates alone. It's okay to do things alone. Because if you don't, you're gonna lose yourself. If you don't, you're gonna look back and be like, dang, I stopped doing this because I'm in a relationship. Whole time you loved painting. Whole time you loved singing or whatever it is. You stopped doing it because you got into a relationship and you forgot about yourself and your hobbies that you loved doing. Do not forget about yourself and the things that you love just because you're in a relationship. You are allowed to outgrow old versions of you, even the ones that kept you safe at one time. And what I mean by this is such an empath my whole entire life. Okay, I've been an empath my whole entire life, and I'm not like that no more. And I'm sorry to the ones that don't like it, but it's not me anymore. I outgrew her. Not everybody has the same heart that you have. Not everybody loves as hard as you love. You may want to give your all, but not everybody will give their all. When you feel as hard as you do and as deeply as you do, not everybody's going to feel that same way in return. And I had to learn that the hard way. Okay, to outgrow versions of you. I outgrew that version of me. Not everyone should have access to the healed version of you. And I say this deep, wholeheartedly with my heart. Like, don't just let people come running back in your life after they treated you a certain way. I'm going to repeat that again. Don't let nobody run up in your life and mistreat you after you did your whole entire healing journey, after you went to therapy, after you healed your nervous system. Don't let the people come and deregulate your nervous system. Okay? Yeah. Just because people are having babies, going to college, and doing things that you're currently not doing doesn't mean that you have to rush and do that same exact thing. You have your own life. You have your own pathway. When the time is to come and the time is right, it will happen in God's plan, in God's favor. Silence is information. When people don't show up, believe it and leave it. Leave that situation exactly where that person left it to be. Don't sit there and waste your time trying to engage and put yourself up with a person that don't obviously want to speak to you. Just don't. Okay? You are not responsible for saving everyone. Y'all, I mean this in every way possible. I'm going to repeat it again. You are not responsible for saving everyone. I'm such an empath and I have a big heart. If you know me, bro, you know I have a big heart. I love and I love hard to the point that I will make your issues my issues. Okay? And I have to understand, and I'm still trying to learn and grasp this information, that I'm not responsible for saving everybody. You are allowed to protect your peace even if people call you distant. Say this, and I learned this myself because this year I went on like a distance span with my whole entire family. I learned that my peace comes first. My peace of mind comes first. I learned that I was intaking so much from everybody, intaking stresses from everybody. It was ruining my peace of mind. It was ruining my nervous system. It takes for you to distance yourself from everybody to gain that peace of mind that you need. Do it. Sometimes that's what we need. And taking so much from people that you lose yourself and your self-identity and what you got going on because you're so worried about what everybody else got going on. Okay to protect your peace. Protect yourself at all. You imagine that the life that you imagine at 18 is probably not the life that you have right now in your 20s, because things were so much different then. Things were much cheaper then. Things were much easier for them then, back in the day. It's 2026, bro. Everything is so expensive nowadays than it was compared to back then when our parents were younger and 18 and probably thriving and had their own apartment and God knows whatever they had going on. It was so much easier for them then than it is for us now. Life is so expensive. Okay, another thing that I learned is it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry, bro. Let it out. We're young, like we're literally learning and growing. Okay, we're learning and growing, and sometimes we may have times that we're overwhelmed with life and we're like strategically not there, maybe confused on what pathway we got going, confused on what we're doing with our lives. It's okay to cry and let the emotions out. It's okay to go to therapy and get the help that you need, no matter how crazy people look at you. Because I grew up in a Hispanic household, and Hispanics think that therapy is not for everybody. Hispanics think therapy is for crazy people. And go ahead, you can go ahead and think that. But listen, babes, I'm going to go to therapy, and guess what? I healed. I went to therapy and healed. Mentally, physically, clarity, better. Okay? Sometimes you need to go to therapy to heal. Sometimes you need to go to therapy to grow. All right? Another thing I learned is your environment affects your energy. Okay, and when I say this, I mean this, because if you're living in a dirty room, whether you're like, I don't know, you live alone or whatever you got going on, if you're living in a dirty room or a dirty house, or like your space is a mess, your mind is gonna feel cluttered. Your life is gonna feel claustrophobic. If you want to have that clean slate, that clean mind, clear head, you have to have a clean space. Get up, get up, get up, get up. I'm gonna repeat that over and over and over and over and over again. Get up. Get up and get to that bag. Get up and get it done. Get up and clean. Get up and get the things that you need to do done. Environment is just gonna mess with your energy. I'll just leave it at that. Is being emotionally regulated is a superpower. And I say this because with my nervous system being dysregulated in the past and with it being regulated now, I feel like a complete different person. I feel like I can conquer the world. Not gonna lie, not conquer the world, I'm dragging it. But I feel like clarity in my mind. I feel like I can get things done easily without being anxious or nervous. Being emotionally regulated, girl, can't nobody tell you nothing, okay? Right now I'm 23 and I don't know if I want to go to college. I don't know if I want to go to cosmetology school. I don't know if I want to do a 2-year program and go to sonography school. I don't know, okay? And that's okay. I'm learning that I still have the rest of my life to go. People go to college at 50 years old, okay? No rush. No rush. I'm just leaving it at that. I was so used to the chaotic lifestyle that I thought that's what life was supposed to be. I thought it was okay to have a deregulated nervous system. I thought it was okay to have PTSD. I thought that was all okay until I went to therapy and healed. So yeah, I'm in a season where I'm choosing peace over proving my points. I'm not going out of my way anymore to reach out to people that don't reach out to me. I'm not going back to the chaotic lifestyle that I was used to and the same chaotic people I used to be around to re-deregulate my nervous system again. I'm not doing that, okay? Yeah, y'all, this is just things that I've learned in my 20s, or things that I'm learning in my 20s. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Tune in for more videos, more vlogs to come. I just really wanted to do this sit down video because I felt it was important for the girlies that are struggling in their 20s with their mental health, especially mental health, because your girl, you know, went through that, and I understand. And just know we're in our 20s. There's no rush. We're young.